Bad Batch Season 3, Episode 5, The Return. All right, people, let's do this. Let's do our best. Let's give them some pros. Let's lead off with some pros.
I'm just going to say the music was great. I mean, right out of the gate, I'm like,
bro,
this is amazing.
Spoilers. Yeah. Now they know there's going to be music in
Dustin.
There was character development.
Oh.
And then they moved the story along.
Really?
And it almost was like this was supposed to be the Bad Batch show.
Oh.
Spoilers.
I'm like, at one point I was like, they're bad batching. They're bad batching.
You guys.
You're doing it. You're doing it, Peter.
You're doing it.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then there was, something happened. Hey.
It had a little bit of weight to it. It had a little bit of
weight.
Is that some sort of fat joke?
It was a heavy episode. It had a lot of weight to it.
Yeah, there was.
It was the Bad Batch.
The Bad Batch. It was like we hadn't seen them in a long time.
They finally got their show.
The character growth was definitely the highlight of the episode for me. Where they go definitely brings a lot of tension to it. It could be viewed as a side quest, but really, for how much story progression and everything you get with it and how much weight it has to it where they go for a specific character, it makes sense, and it actually draws you in more to the story than out, because we as a viewer know what's happened if you've seen the first 2 seasons of Bad Batch. Cons for me in this episode, non-spoiler cons, was still one of the characters just kind of still got to do whatever they wanted, and
there's no rules.
I was like, what? But at least they kind of addressed that, so I was okay with it. But other con was actually during some of the action sequences for me, and I think Dan, you said it, is one of the characters looked like Woody running, and I was like I couldn't unsee that. Whenever you said that, I was like, oh my goodness, you're right. Some of the animation, some of the animation was a little lacking for me in this episode. So I some of it was great, but like during the action, that's what I'm saying. In some ways, the action for me was one of the weakest points of this episode, which is weird to say because I love action. But what other cons you guys have? Nick, do you have any more cons?
Nah, I think you got it.
Okay. All right, let's rate this sucker. All right, for me, I'm gonna go with a 4.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. 4 out of 5.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
Wow.
4 out of 5.
4.
I'm at 4.5 out of 5.
4.5. All right.
I went 4 last week. I enjoyed.
Yeah.
It took us a long time to get there.
They're bad batching. They're doing it, guys.
So 4.5. What'd you say?
Yeah, I'd also say 4.5.
All right.
It was good.
4.5.
I really liked it.
Yeah.
There was just a smidge thing that without it would have been a 5.
Yeah.
The smidge.
The smidge.
Smidge.
We're gonna have to learn the smidge.
Always a smidge.
What's the smidge?
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell your frenemies about us, because we'd love to grow this wonderful community together with all of you.
We'd love to grow.